One.
Good evening, Jaguar Nation, and good evening to all that's assembled here today. I wanted to personally take the time out to communicate with all our fans and alums and all the supporters of Jaguar Athletics. First of all, I want to say thank you to Jaguar Nation for the great support that they have shown this football season. Obviously, one of our goals is to make sure that people know that Southern University game day is one of the best atmospheres in the country, and certainly we have been able to produce that. And so I just want to support some numbers here. In our first Pete Richardson Classic, our first game we went over 15,000, and for homecoming in the Jackson State game, both of those games were much over the number 20,000. And these numbers we haven't seen in a long period of time, so I thought it was important for me to share the news with our fans and our alums. And once again, thank you all for the atmosphere that we're starting back to create here at Southern University. The athletic staff working very hard to make sure that we have a great atmosphere for you to enjoy once you enter this campus. And we will continue to work hard, even though we know everything is not 100% perfect, but we think that we have come from a long ways, and we still continue to have a lot of things to come. Also, what's very important that I think that we can make a statement this year that I want to address more than anything today is our last home contest next week against University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Historically, these numbers of attendance haven't been well, and I think it's very important that I'm challenging Jaguar Nation to help me make a statement to football atmosphere across the country that we have one of the best. So obviously with the numbers that I give you from our past game, 15,000 and over 20 the last two, I am looking to ask you all to bring the nation here, and let's get another 20,000 people in the stands here for our last contest. Our football team is doing a great job. They're on a championship run, and the student athletes need you more than ever. And so it's very important that we do not drop our attendance, that we continue to create the atmosphere of excitement and fill our stadium. Well, the question asks why I'm pleading and asking Jaguar Nation for their support. So let's remember this, and we travel to other places, and we bring 10,000. In Dallas, we brought right at 20,000. When we usually go to Jackson State, you know, we bring another 15 to 20,000 to those stadiums, and people take advantage of Jaguar Nation coming to them. But I have learned over my tenure here as athletic director that we don't require the same help. Usually the best attendance that we have from a visiting team so far has been nearly 2,500 people. And so it's very important that only Southern University fans will take care of Southern University. So I'm asking you to get a friend and tell a friend, and a friend tell a friend. Let's come out the last home contest, and let's take this energy of filling our stadium the last regular season game. Let's fill our stadium and bring in another 20,000 people and show the world why we are known as Jaguar Nation. So I'm asking for your help, I'm asking for your support to make sure that we meet that mark. Now you can go to GoJagSports.com. We have a lot of events going on for the last game. And if you go to GoJagSports.com, you will see that on our website, a lot of discount packages. It's ultimately called Friends and Family Day. And so we want to make sure that we continue to advertise those things that we have going on. A couple other points that I want to bring out today is that I want to speak on the championship game this year, the SWAC championship game. It was reported to be played in Birmingham, Alabama. But obviously there have been some conflicts. So you hear straight from me, the best record team will host the SWAC championship game. And obviously we are in the running for that. It's about 4 teams that are in the running for that. So hopefully we can finish out with a successful year and hopefully host that championship game here in Mumford Stadium. And so that game would not be played in Birmingham, Alabama. It'll be played on the best record in the conference team in our SWAC conference. So we are one of the teams that have a chance to host that game, and I'm looking forward to that. The next thing that I want to cover is I want to thank you all for your support of the Overtime Series, AD Coach Roman Banks Overtime Series. We have gone on the road most places, and obviously here in Baton Rouge, we have had a lot of promotions. And so I just want to share with you that those funds that we are raising particularly go to create better facilities for our student athletes. And if you ever get a chance to come on campus, you can see that we just completed the softball field due to those funds that we were able to move over to that area so we can create a very compliance field for our student athletes in softball. They were not able to play on campus last year, but we look forward to bringing them back this year. And so the next projects will be softball, and we will move on to soccer, that we are partnered up with the foundation as well to establish a great soccer facility, and then we will move to baseball and volleyball, some other things that we need to develop right away. So I want to thank you all for your support of the Overtime Series, Partying with a Purpose. In other words, the cost of admission is basically the donation to help us to do things for our student athletes that are necessary to make sure that we meet the standards for our students. And so once again, I want to say thank you. We do have the last finale Overtime Series coming to New Orleans for the Bayou Classic. So please go to gojazzsports.com and you will see the promotions for that Overtime Series. We think that's going to be a great Overtime Series and a great victory party for Jaguar Nation. Also, basketball season is right on the horizon, and we're going to ask that we're looking forward to bringing basketball back at a high rate. And I call it the golden days where FG Clark Activity Center was packed. And so all season books are now on sale. And so you can call 225-771-3171, 225-771-3171. That is our ticket office. And please go out and get season books for men and women basketball. We have two new coaches taking over this year. Coach Sean Woods for the men and Coach Carlos Funches, who has been a long-time assistant to Coach Pugh here. And we're excited about our new era and our new brand of our basketball programs. So please, on the sound of my voice, if you can, please go out. And look, if you can't make it here, it's an investment for our student athletes. Anytime you buy a ticket, it goes toward tuition. It goes toward enhancing the academic experience for our student athlete. It goes toward travel. It goes toward coaches recruiting. And so even if you are far, just buying that is an investment to the athletic department. And I'm very appreciative for you to take advantage of that opportunity right now. And last, I want to close by saying that Jaguar Nation, I'm very thankful to you and all the support that you have shown this football season. And I'm going to ask you to continue to show that support our last home contest. Obviously, also our administration, thank Dr. Belton and for all that he has lended us in the athletics to help us get a lot of things done to create a great atmosphere. Our chairlady, our wonderful chairlady, Ms. Smith, is finishing out her term as chair, and Tony Clayton is finishing out his term as athletic chair. And without them, a lot of these things wouldn't be possible communicating with them. So I personally want to say from the athletic director and our staff here, we are very appreciative for what all you have done under your leadership to help Jaguar Athletics. And remember, Jaguar Nation, we are the best fans ever. We support Jaguar Athletics. I know that I can count on you, and I hope that you're confident that you can count on me. So remember, we are stronger together, and I look forward to seeing you all at our next home contest with a packed stadium. Thank you a lot.